Hello leaders, you are welcome. This is the Module 2 of the Basic Leadership Certificate course. In this module, you will learn the Leaders Development Blueprint. Our course outline is Importance of Leadership. Who is a leader? We're going to look at the qualities and the characteristics of a leader. We're going to go on to look at the pillars of leadership, that is 4 now. And then lastly, we are going to look at the 5 levels of leadership development. All right, so in module 1 we defined leadership to be as the ability to influence one or more people and organize resources to achieve a vision or a goal. And we said that definition was given by Dr. Sam Adeyemi. He defined leadership as the ability to influence one or more people and organize resources to achieve a vision or a goal. Then Dr. John C. Maxwell defined leadership as influence, nothing more, nothing less. So with that, now we can now move on to why is leadership important. The first reason leadership is important is that nothing happens without leadership. Nothing will happen without leadership. Everything would remain as it is without someone taking the responsibility to lead. All right, that is the first. Secondly, nothing changes without leadership. If there is no one taking the responsibility to lead, nothing will change. Everything will remain at its point. Everything will just be happening the way it wants to happen. But if someone is taking responsibility to do his or her job right, things will begin to change. Progress will begin to be made, and that is why leadership is important. Number 3, nothing develops without someone taking leadership. All right, so nothing develops without someone taking leadership. So someone has to take the initiative of being the leader or being responsible for that environment, for that duty or that position, for things to happen. All right, so that is very important. Number 4, nothing improves in any situation without leadership. Improvement in life is anchored on leadership. So you need to tell people to do the job so as to bring about improvement. Or if you are a sole proprietor, someone that is doing the business by yourself, you're in charge of the business yourself, you have to stir up yourself to ensure that you're doing what you need to do to get the business moving toward the right direction, and also influencing people around you to fall in line with what you are doing and what you hope to achieve. So nothing is corrected without leadership. Number 5, nothing is corrected. So it takes leadership to bring correction to a people, to a system, to a way of doing things. So nothing is corrected without leadership. Nothing advances without leadership. All right, for progress, like I said earlier, for progress to happen, leadership needs to be in place. Okay, so number 7, nothing succeeds without leadership. Nothing succeeds without leadership. So for success also to happen, leadership needs to be in place. We are always, number 8, we are always being led directly or indirectly by someone. We are always being led directly or indirectly by someone. So you need to know that. All right, so having said the reason leadership was created or the importance of leadership, we need to now look at who is a leader. Let's begin to extract ourselves to know who is a leader. What are the qualities that you will see in someone that will make you say, this person is a leader? What are the characteristics that someone will possess that you say, this person is a leader? Number 1, qualities or characteristics a person should possess is a person should be a visionary. A leader is a visionary. A visionary is someone who possesses the vision, of a future. So vision is the mental picture of a desired future. It is what you want to achieve. It is what you want to become your reality. So vision is very important. As a matter of fact, if you want to be a leader, you must be a visionary. We have said a lot as it relates to vision in this class. It can never be underestimated. You can never be overemphasized. So please note that is very important. Who is a leader? Number 2, a leader is someone who possesses the know-how to do something or get somewhere. So please note, Dr. John C. Maxwell said that a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. So the first point of leadership is the fact that you have to know the way. Knowledge positions you as a leader. Knowledge positions you as one worthy to be followed. As one worthy to be followed. For example, my life coach, Pastor Aiko Eka, will always say that for you to know a leader, he cited this example that, for example, a group of people are in a desert and they are confused. They do not know the right route to take so as to go or come out from that desert. He said that the one that comes up and shouts, "Hey, everybody, follow me. I know the way out of this desert," that is the leader. Automatically, everybody that is confused will tweet towards following him because he knows the way. So that is what positions you as a leader, the knowledge of the way. So a leader is someone who possesses the knowledge on how to do a particular thing excellently. All right, number 3, a leader is someone whose action inspires others. John Kwison Adams said, if your action inspires others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. So as an individual, you must make sure every day that your action begins to inspire others to learn more, to do more, to become more, and automatically you are a leader. So a leader is someone who possesses or who is committed to a cause, and he is set at achieving it by first taking the required steps, and then leading by example. So he takes the required step, and he becomes like a template that others begin to look at to, follow and become a leader themselves. So this is very important. Number 4, a leader is someone who contributes to the betterment of a people, an organization, or the society. So a leader is focused on contributing. Dr. David Oyedepo said, leadership is not occupying a position, it is making outstanding additions to the betterment of society. So what leaders do is to contribute to the system. Leaders do not have collecting mentality, they have contributing mentality. So leaders seek to add value to the system, not to collect from the system. Leaders seek to make the system better than they met it, and not to leave it worse. Leaders are never comfortable with mediocrity. As a matter of fact, they frown at mediocrity. So as a leader, you must not settle for mediocrity. You must not settle for average. At every point in time, you must begin to look at how can we do things more excellently? How can we do things with excellence in this place? This is very important. Leaders are not comfortable with business as usual. They seek to make a difference. As a leader, you need to seek to make a difference. Number 5, a leader is someone who inspires action in order to achieve goals and objectives. Please note, these are the 5 qualities and characteristics you need to pay attention to so as to become a leader others would admire and follow. These qualities are powerful, and so you need to extract your life to make sure that you see that you have these qualities. Okay, so let's quickly go through these 4 pillars of leadership and how they can help you become a true leader. 4 pillars of leadership. Very important. Number 1, the pillar of self-awareness. This talks about understanding yourself and your impact on others. Okay, this involves self-awareness. We have looked at self-leadership. I believe now you can lead yourself effectively, so there's no so much to talk about this anymore because we have handled self-leadership in module 1. Okay, so it also talks about emotional intelligence. You have to grow in your emotional intelligence. We talked about that in module 1. And also communication skills. You need to build your communication skills. As we go on in this class, we'll talk about communication skill. Number 2 pillar of leadership. Pillar is something that holds, whatever you are going to be building on firm. So you must not joke with the pillars of leadership, of which we have mentioned the first one. The second now is the pillar of vision and inspiration. Anything you are doing, if you do not have a vision, you are joking in leadership. Vision and inspiration is important. So creating a strong vision for your team and building trust is key to leadership. It's key to leadership. So this involves now vision, and then motivation, and then teamwork. You must now learn to be able to carry people along in leadership. Very important. Number 3, the pillar of decision making and execution strategy. Please note, decision making, if you take it away from leadership, you will not be able to lead effectively. I tell you the truth, decision making is important, and execution strategies. If you have a vision, you must have a goal. You must then now go on towards having a plan to execute that vision or that strategy. You must decide on the plan and the steps to take towards achieving that goal, that vision, or that objective. Please do not forget this. Making smart decisions and taking action. This is very important. This involves decision-making process and execution strategy. You have to execute your vision. The 4th is the pillar of adaptability and resilience. Creating flexible plans and overcoming challenges. Okay, this involves flexibility. So you have to be flexible at all points in leadership. You have to be flexible and resilient. And of course, most importantly, you need to be a problem solver. This is very important. So please note, we are now going on towards the last, which is the leadership development, the 5 levels of leadership as propounded by Dr. John C. Maxwell. If there is any knowledge that I have gained over the years that has greatly impacted on my leadership ability, this is it, and that is why I want to share it with you in this course. The 5 levels of leadership by John C. Maxwell is one that every leader must know. As far as you are a leader, you must know. Without wasting your time, let's quickly hit to that. Level 1 is called positional leadership, which talks about right level. Most people begin their leadership journey at this point. Okay, it's not a horrible place to start. It's a good place to start, but it's never a good place to settle. So as a matter of fact, you can start from that point, but you must not settle there. All right. So we find out that it is the lowest level of leadership. At this level, people do what you say because of your title, because you are a manager, you are a CEO, maybe departmental head or etc. When you are the one who pays the salary, your employee are bound to carry out your instruction. This is not true leadership, because people follow you because they have to, not because they want to. Okay, so this is not true leadership, because it is part of the person makeup. The person have to follow you. You get employed as a manager of a department, and everybody in that department has to do what you say because you are the manager. But this level gives you an opportunity to start your leadership journey, okay, but it's never a good place to settle. So you have to proceed to the level 2, which talks about permission or relationship level. So this is where you begin to build relationship with people. You have to now begin to care for people, begin to be concerned about people. This is where true leadership begins. Please never ever forget this. This is where you get the permission to lead because you have built a good relationship with your people. You have known them in a personal basis. They are not just following your orders because of your title, but because of your relationship with them, the relationship you have with them. That is why they are following you. They work with you because they feel like, they feel trusted, they feel valued, and that you have earned their permission to lead them. Okay, you have earned the right to lead them because you have been effective in showing the way and leading right. So this is very important. The permission level. People follow you because of the relationship you have built with them. So you should not stop at the positional level. You have to move on to the permission level, whereby people now begin to follow you because of the love you have shared with them. Number 3 level of leadership talks about production level, which anchors on results. This is where people follow you because of the results you have delivered over time. You have been able to show that you have your onions, your onions rather, by the results you have delivered for the organization you belong to. Okay, so you have produced results over time. So because of this, now people can trust you, they can trust to follow you. When there are problems, they can count on you to solve those problems. All right, you are valuable. You are a valuable part of that organization. You are a valuable part of that team. Okay, you are not just a liability. Okay, so because you are likable, people tend to follow you. All right, so this is very important, and most times downtime has reduced immensely since you joined the team. You are knowledgeable in a specific niche, and they know that. Okay, they know that you are capable in that thing and you have been producing results. Let's quickly take it to a close now. Level 4 talks about people development stroke reproduction level. People development stroke reproduction level. This is also known as people development level. Leaders at this level are followed because they are developing others leaders. So they are followed because they are developing others. All right, you invest your time, your energy, your money in developing people so that they can become leaders themselves. The focus is no longer personal productivity now. You now focus on the growth of the potential of your people. You focus on helping other people grow. So at this level now, people will follow you, virtually run through a wall for you, and because they know you are after their betterment, you are after their growth. And lastly, all right, this is the last but not the least, the level 5 talk about the pinnacle or the respect level. Few people ever get to this level because it takes a lot to get here. At this level, your influence transcends that of any organization. You are in an organization, but you can also impact other organizations from that level. All right, you earn their respect because you have consistently developed other leaders to get to the level 4 for a long time with a lot of sacrifices. This is where you find the John C. Maxwell of our time, the Nelson Mandelas of our time, and name them amazing and powerful leaders. So with this now, we have come to the end of module 2. I trust that you have been blessed, and I trust that this has been an awesome learning experience for you. So now we'll be moving on to the module 2 workshop section, where we'll take another 30 minutes to have the question and answer section, and also the assignment will follow. Thank you so much for being here with me and for watching to the end, and I will see you in the workshop section. Cheers.